This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, this is Jack from Charting the Markets, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Thursday, the 29th of August. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my tactical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing, learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. I was planning to start the evening webinars this week, but I haven't done it because I've thrown my back out and I've been in a lot of pain. And it's a real shame because yesterday, we had buy signals. So I noticed all this morning because I'd gone to bed early because I could barely walk or stand up. Anyway, we've got 60-minute buy signal fixed here on ES, and I think we're on the way back up to retest this high at minimum, and probably retest the all-time high. On NQ, we've got a 60-minute buy signal as well. We've got the flag resistance here, and I'm not sure about the I don't know how good that support trend line is, but I'd be looking at NDX more than NQ anyway. But when we break over this, we should see a retest of this high and possibly a retest of the all-time high, although this has really been lagging and is quite a long way away from it at the moment. On RTY, we had a weak 60-minute buy signal fixed. Didn't quite make it to the rising support, but almost. But again, its flag will likely see a retest of the short-term high. We've already retested the short-term high on YM, which is the only one we didn't get a buy signal on. And I'm expecting to see the retest of the all-time high on YM today, as well as on Dow. On DEX, we'd already had the sell signal fail, and on ESTX, it made the possible near miss target yesterday. So looking at higher highs all around, I'm expecting it to go higher. We're in holiday tape now, really, because it's Thursday. Monday is Labor Day. So I'm leaning towards seeing the all-time high retests in the next day or two. We will see. In the short term, we may well start the day with a retracement. We've got a possible 5-minute, we've got a fixed 5-minute sell signal here. We've got a little potential level top. We could see some retracement here. Chances are, if we see that, it's a buy. So we will see how that goes. All right, let's have a look at the SPX chart. Now, looking at the hourly chart. Hourly chart, we're still on an RSI 14 sell signal, but that's now reached the possible near miss target. So what yesterday did was it cleared out a lot of the old positive divergence. So looking at the daily chart, we've now got the RSI 5 sell signal fixed, and I'm expecting that to play out, but I'm thinking we may well retest the all-time high before we do it. But that is fixed by the end of yesterday. Do we see a test of the daily middle band? No, I don't think there's a setup for it here. We got down to the double top support, but it never broke. With the bicycles here, I'm not expecting to see it. All right, looking at NDX. NDX on the hourly chart, the RSI 14 sell signal reached the possible near miss target, and I suspect that is done. On the daily chart, we didn't have any negative divergence, and we're not going to get any on the RSI 5. So we will see. Looking at Dow. Dow on the hourly chart, weak RSI 14 sell signal still hasn't reached the possible near miss target. The possible RSI 5 sell signal didn't reach target because Dow went down less than the others yesterday. On IWM, we've got on the daily chart, we already had an RSI 14 sell signal fixed. IWM, nothing really on the hourly chart, but I'm leaning towards seeing a retest of this high if IWM can put on a burst of speed like the one it did last week. Otherwise, really, it's the only ones I'm strongly expecting are going to be Dow and SPX. I'd quite like to see IWM and NDX as well. We will see how that goes. All right, looking at DX, we've gone a bit higher. Weak 60-minute buy signal has reached target, but we've now got a possible 60-minute sell signal brewing. Does this look like flag forming? Could be equally. We could be heading towards this inverted head and shoulder neckline in the 101.6 area. ZB, this still very much looks like a short-term bull flag. and I'm leaning towards this setting up a retest of this high, possibly higher. Looking at CL. CL rallied a bit off the lows yesterday. It hasn't rallied an awful lot. I've still got a target down in the 73 area, and I'm still thinking that may well make a target. NG, 60-minute buy signal has made the possible near miss target, and it looks like we're heading down into retest this low and very possibly lower. GC still looks like a bull flag forming. Not sure about the lower trend line. I haven't colored that one in. That would be an ideal one if we went significantly lower. I'm not sure we are going significantly lower. SI possibly forming a topping pattern to finish this move and take it down. Keeping an open mind, there is definitely some possibility of downside on the metals here, and we've broken, of course, we've broken down below this rising support trend line on HG, which was quite a good rising support trend line. That could be flag support, and I'm wondering whether we might need a retest the low. In the short term, though, we have a 60-minute buy signal, which is fixed. All right, KC. KC, seeing some downside here. This could have been a bearish overthrow. I'm thinking we may see a decent move down to 240, possibly lower. 60-minute sell signal has now reached possible MS target. SB, possible little level top here, and we've got a 60-minute sell signal fixed. CC, keeping an open mind, not sure this is going to go much lower than the test of the week pivot, which is approaching now. ZW, we've got a 60-minute buy signal is reaching the possible near miss target area. A little bit of a rally, nothing to write home about, to be honest. Nothing really on corn either. And on soy, this still looks like a bear flag rather than a double bottom that is broken up on CT. CT, we've got no current divergence, but it looks like a bull flag. I'm thinking this was just a retracement after the breakup, and then we're going to come back and have a try on making this target in the 75 to 75.4 area. On lumber, lumber's gone a bit lower, testing the monthly pivot. This bit is important. If it holds the monthly pivot, we can continue up. If it breaks and converts the monthly pivot, chances are we're going to go back and retest that low. Live cattle has broken up over declining resistance, and I'm thinking we've got a shot at reversing the trend back up. We do have a possible weak 60-minute sell signal brewing. On HE, continuing higher, no current divergence, nothing really saying this is about to turn around. Okay, let's have a quick look at questions. No questions at the moment. Okay, we've got buy signals pretty much across the board this morning. We're on holiday tape. I'm thinking we're going to retest the all-time high on YM, having already done it on Dow, and we're probably going to retest the high on ES here. The signal won't get us that far. It'll get us back up into this high retest, but I think it's a pretty good chance we're going to go on from there and do that. We shall see how that goes. I'm going to work up and see, now we've had a deeper retracement here, I'm going to work up and see whether I've got any larger potential patterns forming that look obvious. So I'll have those for you tomorrow morning, and we will see how it goes today. But really bias got to be all the buy signals here. Nice retracement yesterday, bounce off the monthly pivot. This is bullish. I think we're going to do the retest of the all-time high here. We shall see how it goes. All right, great. Very welcome, guys. I will have this posted ASAP. Bank's feeling a bit better today, which is great because it was agony yesterday. I'm going to get a post out. I actually had one all written yesterday, and I was in a lot of pain, so I've actually managed to accidentally delete it. So I just gave up. I'll have that written today. All right, cheers, guys. Catch you later.